This next speaker comes all the way from Norway, but she's coming by way of Malaga. She lives in Malaga in the south of Spain. She's going to be talking to us about the circular economy. Please scan the QR code, participate in the chat if you want, and make her feel very, very welcome. Put your hands together for Stina Liland!
Thank you. Where's the clicker? Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation. What a great conference so far. First of all, I'd like us all to give a big round of applause for the organizers of the conference that put all of this together for us. I'm Stina, the COO at Bitrefil. Bitrefil is a crypto company that was founded in 2014 and has since grown to become the leading crypto commerce company in the world. But for now, enough about me and us. I'd like to start off by learning a little bit about you guys that are sitting here in the audience. And firstly, I want to talk about how did we get our crypto. How many here gets paid in crypto? Can you please stand up? Three, four, five people or so. That is great, but you can keep standing. But because I also like how many of you that are not currently paid in crypto would like to be paid in crypto? Stand up, please, if that is the case. And so now we know a little bit about how we're getting our crypto, and I assume the ones that are not getting paid in crypto, probably you got your crypto from buying it on an exchange, or a friend gave it to you, and so forth, right? And then when you have crypto, what do you do with it? How many here has bought something using your crypto? Stand up, please. Great. If you have bought something that is not another coin or an NFT or something similar to that, please keep standing. Something in the real world. Okay, that's a bit less. That's part of what I'm going to talk about here now. I have bought everything I'm wearing using crypto. These shoes I bought a while back using Bitcoin, and this outfit I bought yesterday in Zara using ETH. I went to Zara, I picked out an outfit, I went to Bitrefills, I bought a Zara gift card, I then showed to the cashiers, they took that as payment, and I went away with my outfit that I'm wearing today. Both of these things that we talked about now, about how do you get your crypto and what do you do with it, is part of a circular economy. If you think about what a circular economy is, you could think about, for example, the context of the economy of Spain as a country. It has country borders, but it has a currency, which is the euro, and it has many different components of an economy. Crypto is also like an economy, just it doesn't have any country borders. This means that we also need to build all the parts of the circular economy for crypto. Whether it's ETH or it's Bitcoin or some other coin or it's crypto as a whole, all of these parts that go into a circular economy is important. And at Bitrefills, the part of this that we are working on is the what can you do with your coins once you have acquired them? How can you buy things in real life with your crypto? And as I explained, we have a platform where you can come with your crypto. We accept ETH, stablecoins, Bitcoin, and a couple of other payment methods. And you can exchange that into gift cards that you then can use in a store to buy something, like an outfit or something, or a computer or something else. And that way you can refill your freedom, your life, or as I like to say, your adventures using your crypto. But I'm guessing that a lot of you came here to hear some stats about how this part is going of people using their crypto to buy things in the real world. And I will be presenting some of that. Bitrefills, as I said, we are the biggest crypto commerce company. This means it's a niche within the crypto space. It means we're talking here about hundreds and thousands of people. We're still not in the millions or billions and so forth. But it's very interesting. Looking at the world as a whole, we can see some variations depending on where people are from. In the global south, we can see a lot of use of Binance Pay to pay for things, while in the US and Europe, we see a wide use of Bitcoin and ETH. And specifically in Australia, we see that people are primarily buying stuff using their ETH. If we look at the world as a whole, there is mostly stablecoins, Bitcoin, and ETH that are used to buy goods and services. But historically, if we look at our data from 3 to 4 years back, it started out by being mostly Bitcoin that we saw was used to buy goods and services, whereas now stablecoins and ETH are taking over. And now we can see it's almost equal between these different coins. One interesting part of this is that if you look at the people that are purchasing goods and services with their stablecoins, they buy on average 2 to 3 times as much as the ones that are, for example, buying stuff using the Bitcoin, which is interesting. And specifically, looking at Europe for us, looking at 2 quite similar in size markets in Europe, we find it interesting that the coins that people pay with in Germany and France are quite different. It seems to be more people in France that discovered that they can buy stuff with their ETH and stablecoins than in Germany. I don't know the answer to why. It's something that I'd like to discuss with you guys. If you have any ideas about this, it will be a good conversation to have later on at the conference. So I'd like to hear your thoughts then about that. But also in terms of, now we talked about what kind of coins people are paying with, but they also use wallets, right? When they're making the payment. And the people that are paying with ETH specifically, we see 4 times as much as anything else, they're using MetaMask as the wallet that they're using to buy goods and services. Then on a second, it's Rainbow Wallet almost everywhere. But then if we look at the world as a whole, on the third, it's Ledger. But looking at the Spanish market, since we are in Spain specifically, people tend to put their trust in Trust Wallet as the third option for making payments for goods and services. And let's look a little bit more on the Spanish market. There is mostly stable coins and Bitcoin, but there's also some people that use their ETH to pay for stuff in Spain. But then what do they actually buy with these coins? And what we see is that obviously some buy e-commerce, they pay on Amazon and so forth, but a fair amount also buy travel, food, and retail. And in that sense, some of the popular places to pay with their crypto in Spain is places like Airbnb, Carrefour, or at Decathlon or Zara. And the Spanish market is very important for us at Bitrefill. And this is part of why I'm here, to have conversations with you guys about how do people use their ETH in Spain, specifically. So I'd love to talk to people about that. And also, I'm going to launch for you guys a new feature on Bitrefil that is specifically now a launch here at this conference. Nobody has seen this before outside of Bitrefil. And it's going to help you discover how you can spend your coins on buying stuff in real life. If you go to Bitrefil, you will find a map of Spain where you can see all the stores where you can pay with your crypto coins. In Barcelona specifically, you can see that there's more than 300 places where you can pay with your ETH for things. You can scan the QR code here to go to the map, or go to bitrefill.com/map to play around with this. And you'll see when you get into the map that there's also a special cashback for the people at this conference that we're giving out. What is a map without a treasure hunt, right? So we also hidden 5 25-euro gift cards on different locations in the map that you can play around with the map, and maybe you find a gift card that you can use to buy something. In order to play around with the map, you don't need to set up an account with Bitrefil. But if you do find one of the gift cards and you want to redeem it, then you will need an account to redeem it into. So just so you guys know that. Okay, and before I close off my speech here, I assume some of you have very impressive POAP collections by now. Right? Anybody have a POAP collection? Raise your hand. Few of you. If you don't have one already, maybe it's a good time to start. Or you can add this one to the collection that you already have to remind you about the possibility of spending your coins as money to buy things. I'll just let everybody finish scanning the QR code. Also, during the conference, if you can figure out the QR code now to get the POAP later, I also have my colleagues, Rodrigo and Remy, here with me today. Remy, Rodrigo. And you can come talk to us when we give you the QR code to scan the POAP later on as well. I think we're almost at question time. I don't know if there's any questions or anybody in the audience, but before we get there, also, if you want to try to live on ETH later today, there is today a special cashback on Uber, so maybe that could be your first step in the circular economy journey if you haven't tried it before.
Thank you. This is super cool. My question is, how are you all thinking about like transaction fees on the chains you're supporting, and like, are you thinking about layer 2s and things like that?
We see that on some chains people care less about the transaction fees, and in some chains people care more about them. Obviously, we do on layer 2 we do Bitcoin Lightning. We've been in that since a long time ago. And we're currently looking at what things to add next to enable people to use their coins to buy for things. And also there is, in terms of fees, we have a feature where you can kind of like top up your balance with a larger amounts, and then you can pay for different things. You only need to make one transaction to us on the blockchain to save on fees, and then you can buy multiple different products from that. What? Anybody else want to ask something, or what? Oh, if we will have other offers like Uber soon. Yes, for Spain specifically, this is an offer only for Spain at the moment. And for Spain, since it's a very important market for us at the moment, we will be doing this different offers every day for the coming month for our Spanish customers. How many here lives in Spain? About 2/3. Great. We think it's in Europe, our biggest markets is UK, Germany, and France, but we see that Spain is growing, so that makes it very interesting to us that the people paying with their coins in Spain is increasing, and see how can we interact with these people who'd like to pay with their crypto coins, and also how can we build better services to enable people to do that. So if anybody has ideas and so forth, like please don't hesitate to come talk to me, because I'd love to hear about that, or if you have any experiences from using our platform or so forth. Okay, thank you everybody so much for listening.